Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am going to be doing a huge makeup and beauty haul. A lot of different retailers have been having really good sales, so I purchased a lot of stuff. My bank account doesn't really like me, but I want to try out new stuff, and they had good deals, so I took full advantage of it. In this video I'll be showing you the different products, and then I will swatch some things to show you what the color and the pigment looks like, and then you can see if you're interested in them. Now I will be trying these products out on my channel in the future, so just keep an eye out for them, for those videos, so that you can see how they work, how they don't work, if it'll be something that's good for you. And as I said in the past, I do have I'm gonna say I have combination skin. It's like sensitive, but it's normal, and then it can be oily in some sections, and it can be dry sometimes. So it's like really like all over the place. So I'll give you I'll give you my opinion on what I think of all the products that I'll be trying out. So first up, we have products that I purchased off of Ipsy Shopper in their Ready Set Glow set. So I have this Smashbox Step by Step Contour Palette, and this is Belle and Argent, and it's, I think it's a lip gloss, yeah, it's a lip gloss. And it's, everything in this set was like kind of sparkly and really shiny. So this isn't like super shiny, but it does have a little bit of glitter in it. So you probably can't see that, but that's what it looks like. It's really sheer, but it has some sparkle to it. And the next product from that box was this Huda Beauty Lip Strobe. Let me just swatch that on my hand too, show you what that looks like. Okay, so this has some color to it. I think it'll go on kind of sheer, but it's just really shiny. I don't see too much glitter in it. Like, it's not as sparkly as this one, but it does look like it'll give really high gloss. And the last product is this Ivy Beauty Radiant Glow Highlighter, and it's in the shade 24K Magic. So I'm just going to swatch that for you so you can see what it looks like, and I'll swatch it right here on my hand. So it's a really pretty goldish color. It is pretty sparkly. I don't know how it would hold up as a highlighter. I might use this more as like an eyeshadow than a highlighter. It looks kind of chunky. Yeah, that looks like it'd be too much to be used as a highlighter to me. Some people, I'm sure, love to have that big sparkle, but even as I'm like trying to blend it out with my finger, it's not really going anywhere. It's kind of just all stuck in one spot. So this is something I'll probably use as like an eyeshadow to make my eyes pop a little bit, have that shimmer on my eyelid. Next, I'm going to be doing e.l.f. products. Most of the stuff was purchased from Ulta. I do have an order from Tarte's website, and an order from Wet n Wild, and then one from Milani. Everything else came from Ulta. Ulta has been having awesome deals, bonus points with their rewards program, and I actually got a lot of the stuff for like $17.50 and $20.50 off, plus, you know, a bunch of free trial size items. Just really good deals. And I think I still have $3 I can put towards a purchase. So yeah, if you're not a part of Ulta's reward programs and you like beauty products, I highly recommend joining it. You get points for every single dollar you spend, so it's worth it in the end. You get money back pretty much. So again, next up we have e.l.f. So the first thing I have here is an e.l.f. Selfie Ready Powder Blurring Brush, and this says it's a densely packed brush. This densely packed brush shape distributes powder evenly and buffs into the skin for a selfie ready effect. Ideal for pressed or loose powders to create a thin veil or buildable coverage. Can also be used with any cream blush, bronzer, highlighter, or foundation. The ultra-fine synthetic fibers are hand-cut, shaped, and assembled by artisans for expert craftsmanship. And then it says the directions are to apply product in a circular buffing motion all over the skin for a flawless airbrushed appearance. So pretty much I'll probably be using this brush to apply my finishing powder. Let's just see what it feels like. So it's synthetic fibers. It's actually really soft. I'm used to applying my finishing powder with like a much fluffier brush. So I'll be interested to see what this actually does to help apply the finishing powder. So in the next video I will go ahead and use this to apply my finishing powder and let you guys know how it works. I should say in my next makeup applying video. There may be another unboxing or something along those lines before that video happens. I do have a lot of foundations here and concealers that I do want to try out. So I'm not really sure what order I'm going to be doing things in, but you will definitely see me use that brush and try it out. And then this stuff came from elf.com. So next up, this was a free gift, and it is their baked eyeshadow palette, and this is the California one. So this is what it looks like. It's a nice size palette. It runs for $10, and again, this was free with a $25 purchase. I think you got to choose from 2 or 3 different products, and I'm always going to choose the eyeshadow palette just because I feel like it's more worth it in the end. And then next thing we have is HD Lifting Concealer. I'm actually kind of scared of this. This is in the shade medium, but if you can see that, it's like it's kind of separating a little bit. This is the shade medium, and I feel like that's going to match my skin tone really well. I know a lot of people like to have, you know, like a lighter concealer for under the eye to make it brightening, but I just like to have everything matching so that it kind of all looks the same and blends together. I don't want it to look like I'm wearing any makeup, but let me just blend this in. And it matches really well. And I am a neutral medium, so if you're a neutral medium as well, you would want to get this e.l.f. HD concealer in the shade medium. So next up we have HD under eye setting powder, and it's in a sheer shade. I'm not really I've never had or never used an under eye setting powder, so I'll be anxious to try this out and see what difference it makes. Well, let's see what it says on the back. It says it's a light diffusing powder that helps camouflage fine lines, dark circles, and imperfections. Silky powder adds a velvety finish for wearing alone or setting in cream concealer. And I actually do have e.l.f.'s cream concealer, so I may try this with the liquid one and then also try it with their cream concealer. The cream concealer is actually a palette, and I think there's 3 or 4 different shades on it. So if I have any blemishes, I like to use that to kind of like even out my skin tone, because there may be dark spots or maybe some lighter spots, and I do have scarring on my chin. So it just helps me to blend all that in together. So I'll try this with both the cream and the liquid concealer. And then the last thing I got from e.l.f. is this palette, and this says it's like a mini palette, and I'm not sure, I think it's because the trays are so small, but I believe this was either $10 or $14, but look at all those different colors you get. Like, I think that's a really good deal. And then on top of that, I got the free gift with it. So basically I just got this to get me to the 25 to get free shipping, and then I got a free gift. So let me swatch a couple. It looks like they're mostly shimmers. I'll go ahead and see what this brown one looks like. It's kind of sheer on my skin, but it does have a lot of shimmer. And then I'll go in on this brown one here, and we'll see what that looks like next to it. So again, can't really see it on my hand. I will see what the black one looks like from what I hear, blacks are hard to make. So let's see what they did. It's kind of a shimmer too, but it does have a lot of pigment to it, so it actually looks kind of nice. It'd be good for a smoky look if you're going for that. They feel soft, so it's not like they're hard, and they're not crumbling under my finger, so it's not bad for the price. But e.L.F. does have a lot of good products for like an affordable price. If you're just starting out, I'd recommend you start out with e.L.F. and work your way up to something more expensive. I am just starting out too, so but I also wanted to try out high-end stuff, see how it fares against the lower end stuff, especially if you're getting 30, 40, 50% off. Like, who wouldn't want to try out the more expensive stuff with that kind of sale? I've also heard lots of good things about this here, and that's the Poreless Putty Primer. I'll probably do, I'll try to do like an e.L.F. full face of e.L.F. products and try out this putty primer. I do usually use their mineral infused primer. I know a lot of people don't like that, but I like it. I mean, it works fine for my face. I don't break out, anything like that. So I'll be anxious to see how this holds up on my skin since it is sensitive. And then I also got one of these from Ulta and one of these off of their website. So according to their website, I match this e.L.F. 16-Hour Camo Concealer in the shade Medium Sand. That being said, let me show you what Medium Sand looks like. As you can see, that is extremely light. And I tried to use this one day and it made me look like a ghost because it's just way too light. Obviously this is not medium sand. This is way too light to be medium sand. So I couldn't remember which one I bought from Ulta. So when I placed my order online, I ordered the same exact one. So now I have two concealers that I can't even use. I have no idea what shade I should use. So I don't really want to spend more money on that, so that's why I got the HD one to see if there was any differences in the shade with that. And obviously that medium matches, so I'm not really sure why the medium sand doesn't, why it's so light. Like, that's a really, really pale shade. Next up, I'm going to be doing the products I purchased from NYX. All these products, with the exception of, I think, 3 were purchased from Ulta, and then there are some were purchased from Target. Okay, so first I'm going to do the ones that were purchased from Target. So first we have the NYX Ombre Blush, and all of this stuff except for the foundation from Target was on clearance. They've been having some really good clearance sales on makeup in the beauty section. And then they've been having free samples there, at least at my Target anyway, where they have a table set up that has samples on it and you can take 3 samples. So it's something to look into to see if your Target has that as well. So this is what the actual product looks like. Here is the inside. Now I have an ombre blush from Wet n Wild, and it looks more ombre than this. But let's swatch it and see what it looks like. There's not a whole lot of pigment. Let me try again, maybe I can get something better. And I'm really digging into this, so let's see what we got going on here. So it gave me more pigment, but as you can see, it kind of got chunky here. I'm not too sure how I feel about this, but I only paid $5 for it. It's retail for $9.99, so I mean, not too big of a loss if it doesn't work out on my face. And then next up we have the Total Control. This is a drop foundation. I've never used a drop foundation. This is in the shade 12.5. The reason I got this was because where they have those samples set up in Target, they also had a $5 off $20 NYX purchase. So I grabbed a couple items that were on clearance, and then I grabbed this foundation to try it out. And I almost got this foundation from Ulta the last time I was there, but I didn't know how I felt about the drop. So this is what the 12.5 looks like. It looks like it matches pretty well. And it does. It matches. Looks like it's a little on the light side. No, it blended in pretty well. So I'll be trying this out sometime in the future. And I actually kind of lucked out with that foundation because I honestly didn't know what shade to buy, but I dropped a different shade on my hand, the 13, and I was like, that looks a little bit too dark for me, so I grabbed that one, and I'm glad it matches. And then next we have, this is NYX Lingerie, and this I think is a glitter, yeah, it's a glitter gloss, and this is in the shade Euro Trash. Interesting name. So that's what that looks like. And I'll do the same thing with the NYX products as I'm going to do with the e.l.f. and I'll just do a full face with NYX products. I also got this from Ulta. It's the Stay Matte But Not Flat Liquid Foundation, and it's in the shade 20 because that's what the website told me I needed. So I'll put a little bit on my hand. And it looks like it's about the same exact shade as this 12.5 drop foundation. So they look really, really close. Let me actually drop both of them and put them next to each other so they're both side by side. So this one has like a different undertone, but they're pretty close. They blend out pretty well. I'll be interested to see what they look like on my face. And I'm going to wipe my hand off quick. Since I'm swatching everything on the same hand, I don't want to keep putting makeup over top of makeup because then you won't get the actual effect of what the makeup looks like. So I'm going to clean my hand up between each different product as I fill my hand up. And then I also got this from Ulta. It's the NYX Butter Gloss, and it's in the shade Creme Brulee. And it's just a really pretty pinkish shade. So I'll be interested to try this one out. And then for the concealer, I got the HD Studio Photogenic Concealer, and this is in the shade CW05. I'm not sure if this matches or not. It looks like it's a little light, but a lot of times products look light in the packaging, but then when they come out of the tube, they're actually a lot darker than they look. It's a little on the light side, but the foundation's like matches my skin tone, but I think it might be a little bit dark, so this might help brighten it up a little bit. And then when I blend it out, it's not too light, like it's not unbearably light like the camo foundation was for me, the medium sand from e.l.f. And then from Ulta I also got this matte lipstick, and this is in the shade Whipped Caviar. And this is what it looks like. And it looks like it's a really pretty nude color. I always go for like the more nudity shades. And I'll probably won't pair these two together because they're too far off. But maybe I'll use this with this lip lingerie. They look like they're a little bit closer together. And the last thing I have from NYX, with a $15 purchase from Ulta, you got a free gift, which one of them was a little makeup bag in the shape of lips, which it was really small, so I actually gave it to my daughter and I have no idea where it went, so I can't show it to you. But it also came with this On The Rise Volume Mascara, and this is a deluxe sample size. And then this is what the brush looks like. So I'll be trying that out with the other products. The only thing I don't have an eyeshadow palette from them, so I'll probably just pick one from another brand. Next up, I'll do Makeup Revolution, and then I had a big mess up. So when I ordered these, I thought I ordered a foundation and a concealer, and I usually get my concealer a little bit lighter than my foundation. So this is the concealer shade I wanted, and then this is the foundation shade I wanted, but I ended up getting both concealers. So thankfully they still had a good deal, and I went on and I purchased the foundation separately. I'm not going to swatch these because they're not even open. So this is the Conceal and Hydrate. I'm going to finish up what I got from Ulta, and then that's going to end this. I do have more products to show you guys, but I'll go ahead and do that in another video. I don't want to make this too long because I know no one wants to sit through a huge long video, but I do want to share these products with you guys because I got them to share with you and to practice and learn and see which brands are worth it, which ones aren't. So I really want to share this stuff with you guys, so I just want to show you everything that I got so that, you know, you can see if you want to stay tuned and keep watching and see what these products do and how they work. So BH Cosmetics from Ulta had a sale, buy one get one 50% off, so I went ahead and got 2 palettes, and these palettes were $24 each. One is Oasis and this one is Run Wild. I'll go ahead and see what some of the Run Wild ones look like. And this is a shadow, highlighter, and blush palette. And I looked at this earlier, and I believe these two are supposed to be the highlighters, but I don't see much shimmer in them, so I don't really know how they're going to work. So I'll go ahead and see what they look like on my arm, and I'll do this shade and see what it looks like. So yeah, that's definitely not a highlighter. Let's see what, that was Starlit. Let's see what Luna looks like, and that's the one right next to it. So that, the first one was this one. I'm going to see what this one looks like. Yeah, no, that's not a highlighter either. I'm not sure which one is supposed to be a highlighter because these little down here look like mattes and they look like blushes, and this looks like probably like a contour. Let's see what this blush looks like. It's a real pretty pink color. So I'll be anxious to try this out for you guys and see how it works and let you know if it's worth the $24. I also have a Ulta Beauty lengthening mascara to try out, and I'll try that with the Frida Kahlo line. And then I have this ultra lasting instant color from Essence. It's like a deep purple, not purple, like a maroon color. So I'll be trying that out. Maybe not in a video, but I'll let you guys know what I think. The last thing I have is this Garnier black peel off mask with charcoal, and I've never done a peel off mask, so I'm going to do this one on camera for you guys. So this is the last thing I'm going to show you. Again, Garnier Skin Active black peel off mask. This did have some pretty good reviews on Ulta's website, so I'll be anxious to try this out. Hopefully it doesn't hurt, and it says it's for all skin types with clogged pores. So I've never done a face mask, so I can imagine what my pores look like. So I'll be anxious to try this out for you guys and see how it works. Like I said, that was the last product I was going to show you, so that's all I have for today. I have a box from Wet n Wild, and I had some stuff from ColourPop that I'll be showing you guys on another video, and then I'll be trying out at a later date. So I'll go ahead and end this one here. And if you like to see more stuff like this, please leave me a comment. Press like and subscribe if you like this video. If you have any suggestions, drop a comment down below. But I really hope that you like this video, and I really hope that you continue to stay with me so you can see how these products work out. I'm anxious to keep this going and keep you guys updated and informed. So that's all I have for today, as I said before, and I hope you guys have a good rest of the day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.